Before we begin, our wonderful writers have a message for the audience.
Thank you all for coming. Last time we had some laughs.
But this time, our show is a little more serious. So if we could all refrain from any talking or chanting or laughing excessively, that would be perfect.
Yeah, so we're all just going to get our laughs out now. We're going to do it together. Just a little ha 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 ha. Ready? Okay. Ha ha.
Now that we've all gotten that out of our system, everyone, please open your mind and your spirit and experience couples therapy.
Before we begin, we would like to invite the entire audience to stand up and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to begin by saying I'm not what most people would consider a normal couples therapist. A lot of folks are afraid of therapy. They picture a Sigmund Freud in a big chair who stares at them judgingly and forces them to speak. Well, I want you two to know that this isn't going to be like that. I am going to do all of the talking. You two are going to do a thing that I like to call discovery. You will be discovering things about yourselves and each other you might never have known. Let's start with a yippee. Now, I know it might sound silly, but go ahead, give it a try. Just say a yippee for mental and emotional well-being.
Yippee!
Now, tell me, what brings you in today?
I want to split up. I want a divorce. We told our dads that we would go to couples therapy before we untied the knot.
Our respective dads. We're not two sisters from a forward-thinking family with two dads.
I see. I love the subtle homophobia, girls. Can you tell me what the breaking point was? I can see a lot of incompatibilities already, but I want to hear from you guys.
I came home from work, and she had eaten all of my after-work snack of hummus and pretzels. And I just can't deal with her anymore. She has no regard for me whatsoever.
The hummus was bad, it wasn't good, it was moldy, and I ate it so it didn't, go to waste.
Liza, it sounds like you're deflecting.
You didn't even like it? I work 70 hours a week because this goddamn fucking economy can't pay a livable minimum wage. And you have the decency to eat the one thing that I look forward to at the end of the day. Two things I look forward to. My after work hummus and chips, and seeing my wife.
That was very well articulated and really brought your point across. I think we should move on to something a little bit more pertinent to your relationship. I'm going to shed a little light on the situation, because it seems you ladies haven't put much thought into it. This is good, right? Shed some light is cute. I gotta write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, I've got a fun little activity for you two. Using this flashlight, I want you each to take turns making shadow puppets that display your role in the relationship, and then hold hands to show how you feel together. Wow. That's great. I love that. Clearly, you two need some help connecting. What's kept you together so far?
Probably the kid.
The kid?
Yeah, the kid.
You have a kid?
We have 2 kids. Twins. And not fraternal twins, though. We each have our own respective twins.
Let's elaborate on that.
We each decided to surprise the other by getting pregnant independently.
We thought it'd be great for our marriage at the time, but it turns out neither of us wanted kids.
She just wanted to fuck her friends.
It wasn't an act of passion, it was an act of lust, frankly.
But you said it was just the one kid keeping you together.
Yes, the other one died.
Guys, come on. This is not funny. We have some respect. We should say the Pledge of Allegiance again. This one's just us. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. I see.
every day I wake up and you get a disease and you end up like our kid. I wish that you would get a disease and it would turn you into a zombie, and then you could raise that kid from beyond the grave, and then someone would blow your zombie head off.
Now wait, wouldn't the other kid just be a zombie then?
Well, what if we got a cure?
You realize that would open a method for immortality, right? You could just turn every dead person into a zombie and then cure them. Where do you draw the line?
Well, maybe it would be like how vampires are in Twilight.
Do you hear how silly you people sound?
Hey, let's try not to be mean in these sessions.
She just told me she wished I was dead.
To restore the life of your lost child. Who are you to weigh the value of souls? How about we try this? Can I get a volunteer from the audience? All right, let's have, come on up. Shoot up. Sorry.
I double nodded.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Sam.
Uh-huh. Short for Samson. Sure.
That's one shoe.
You know what they say?
I double nodded this one too.
Getting there
Sorry, I've got
is half the fun.
you.
Okay, Sam. I'm sorry. I don't think you're gonna work for this. I'm sorry, can we get a hand for Sam?
Woo!
Can we get another volunteer from the audience? Let's try this. Yeah. Right, same thing. Yeah.
I did not for like.
Yes, let's. Can we see the working out like? Hold on. Okay. Forget the volunteer. It's okay. Let's just do this.
Wrong row. Whoops. Oh, brother.
Picture a person. Just a guy. Just somebody. Elon Musk. No, let's forget that. Anyway, I think we should do an activity that gets us out of these chairs and gets the blood pumping. Folks in the audience are welcome to get in on it too. Everybody out. All right. Shake your hips. Step to the left. To the right. Now I want everybody to turn to the person next to you and say one thing you dislike about them.
You're not up out of your chair.
All right, ladies. Let's dig down deep.
She forced me to lose my job. She sabotaged my career. She wanted to feel better about herself working in her low-stakes minimum wage job so she could feel like a martyr.
She sabotaged my career so that I could never get better than a 70-hour work week where I would get minimum wage. Guilty.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for a presentation of the national anthem.
You see.
By the dawns, by proudly we, at the twilight's
Fast, sweetie. Oh, say.
sabotaged each other's careers.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Do you realize how self-destructive this relationship is? You both felt obligated to get pregnant with children neither of you wanted. You limited yourselves professionally and financially. And you can't even properly share hummus and chips.
I know, but God, seeing you do that exercise, it just made me realize why I fell in love with you.
The way your hips were moving, it reminds me of how we danced on the beach in Barcelona.